Yo, this is my favorite people and my favorite place to be. What's good? Before I even started doing Sage and Paulo and stuff like that, I was hearing this song, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. I had to look it up because I was just humming it. And the part I was specifically humming was, giving yourself to me could never be wrong if the love is true. Oh, baby. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm feeling like that's significant right now. I don't know if you all are feeling the full moon that's coming up energy right now, because I honestly thought it was tomorrow, but we got one more day depending on where you're at. It's going to be on Sunday, and it makes sense because it's in Leo, and that's a very fiery energy, right? It's a fire sign. So it made sense when I was finally able to go out in the snow in public today, and everyone was just like on go, in my opinion. Someone beeped at me for going straight, even though I had the right of way. Like, it's just a lot of fiery reactions happening right now. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have the very best reaction when that happened, but that was stupid to me. So I don't know. One of those things could be significant. I also just got back a couple of days ago, and I've been sick, so maybe that's significant. Maybe you went for a trip, maybe you traveled somewhere, something like that. And again, I still don't have my decks all put out, the ones that I want to be out. So we're going to be grabbing some decks. And yeah, I just want to see what's going on. Because again, it's been a minute since I've hopped on here. I pray you all are well. I pray everything is good. And yeah, let's see what we get. I got a couple Oracle decks out right now. And Deja Vu on the bottom. Eesh. Again, I connect a lot with music, outwardly so, especially when it comes to my readings and things like that. Music is just something that's always been connected to me as a person, as an individual, as a creative. It's just something that I tend to speak. I'm going to flip that over. I'll flip it over in a second. It speaks to me in certain ways. I'll just hear random things throughout the day. So very clear in essence for a lot of the things that I do. So yeah, all right. I didn't want that many cards, but so Hermit, Eight of Cups, and Ten of Cups came out, and then the King of Pentacles came flying out. I'm going to keep the King of Pentacles, okay? First card that came out was Ten of Swords. I thought I saw the Ten of Swords, okay? So something is coming to a closure, right? I want to say it's more of a finite ending. I don't know if it's a cycle or if it's an energy, if it's a relationship. And again, I just want to go back to that Marvin Gaye song, right? Giving yourself to me could never be wrong. So maybe you're done giving yourself to someone who's wrong in order to close this ending, in order to close this loop. And now a King of Pentacles is coming. Again, energy, divine feminine, divine masculine, take it as it resonates. It's not gender, it's energy, right? And then this King of Pentacles finally ends up coming in once you do close out whatever ending that you need to close out, and like you really close it out, like you clear the energy. 333 when I said that. All right, so again, the King of Pentacles is a reliable, visionary, and individual. And on the bottom, I might cough a couple of times, so my cough is pretty gnarly. Sorry. Three of Wands, adventure. Like I said, luck and action. Okay, so again, maybe you're going on an adventure. Maybe you went on an adventure. Let's see what else. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay, hold on. That was too many cards. All right, please, one card. What's the collective need to know right now? That's their person. February's coming up. Strength, okay? So you need to have strength in the middle of this. So when you do close this ending, obviously things, I mean, it absolutely can come to you instantaneously, like boom, the next day type stuff. But sometimes it takes a little bit of time in order for those things to come to fruition and come into your life, right? Because the most important thing is, are you loving yourself? And of course, what else popped out but the lovers? All right, so some love situation in the moon, okay? And again, this is a full moon in the background, and like I said, the full moon is coming on Sunday. So maybe on Sunday, someone's going to profess their love to you or something. Because to me, in this lovers card, the lovers cards always signify, in my opinion, someone who's more familiar. I'm not saying you have to know them, but they have either a familiar energy or they could be brand new energy. Who knows? All right. So again, it's important for you to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition right now. Um, excuse me. All right. I'm still sick, if you guys can hear me. But yeah. Whoo, whatever I had, that shit was funky. Funk to the E. Praying I'm better by Monday because I got to go in the pool. I am not looking forward to that, but that's okay. All right. Four of Pentacles. What is this? The Chariot in the Hierophant. Well, in the middle, okay? So stability is coming as maybe a financial windfall is significant, okay? Your foundation is about to be more steady than you've ever seen it, okay? And then, of course, King of Wands pops out, right? So this is someone that's going to honor you. They're going to honor your wisdom. They're going to look at your standards as not being too high, right? Like, some people, I feel like they can look at somebody that hasn't dated someone in a while and be like, yo, you need to lower your standards. And it's like, excuse me? You know, like, that's just not cool. Okay, it's crazy because I saw the Hierophant in the middle and then the High Priestess just popped out. So, whoa, all right. So, again, with the dreams and the wisdom, all right, so in your inner voice, you're really going to want to turn to the divine right now and turn to things that call to you right now, especially when it comes to your intuition and your dreams. And then you got the Knight of Swords here. So, I find that interesting that we've seen almost every knight, or excuse me, king, except for the King of Swords and we saw the King of Cups in a second, and then you got Queen of Wands on the bottom. So again, we got couples coming out. So as far as this ending comes with this Ten of Swords, like, it's possible that you were going through like the highest of highs and the lowest of lows with whatever situation you were dealing with. You're very conflicted about this situation. You're wanting it to end, you're wanting the cycle to close, but you don't really know how to do that. And the easiest thing I can say, it's not the easiest thing to do, would be to let it go, right? Because if something loves you, if something is truly yours to have and to hold, because it's not a person, people aren't objects, all right? It will stay in your life. It will not pass you. As corny as that sounds, like it's just not gonna leave your light or your light. I don't know why I said that. It's not gonna leave your life. All right. Maybe for a time, maybe for a season, but it will always come back to you. You know. So that I feel like that could definitely be significant. And maybe this person is going to get their shit together. They're tired of disappointing you. They're tired. The Fool. Yeah. So someone's ready to take the leap on you. Ace of Wands, okay, so you got beginnings and travel again, and career, all right? So again, death, something has to die in order to be reborn. Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, so your Ten of Pentacles can come to fruition. 808 was just on the timestamp, all right? So these things are definitely significant. Judgment, all right? So an assessment is needed, and you're going to go through an awakening when it comes to with the Two of Cups. Come on, and I turned the Ten of Pentacles again. All right, anyway, so an awakening is needed. It's almost required, I want to say, in order to get to this next part of where you're meant to be, whether that is financially or with love. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. Please clarify this Ten of Swords. I actually want to start backwards. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Swords, so communication could be coming in. Again, with the Wands as well. Fire energy. I want one card, please. See. Okay, so you're seeing this tension and conflict a lot more clearly than you used to, okay? Fire signs on the bottom. So a fire sign could be significant for sure. Fire sign season could be significant. Again, the moon coming up, the full moon on Sunday, the 1st, is going to be a full moon in Leo. So you're seeing the things clearly, right? Again, with your intuition that has been all over this board, it's time to start utilizing that intuition in a way that isn't going to allow you to block yourself or your blessings, so to speak, okay? I am the High Priestess. I know that's right. All right, so I am the High Priestess. You are, okay? I am. So using words of affirmations right now could be very helpful to you in your situation. Again, some people don't prefer them, but I do like them. Birth life, okay? King of Wands. So you're birthing a motivation. You're birthing a motivation when it comes to lighting a fire under this person's ass, so to speak, right? You're birthing a life of honor, of standards, of wisdom. You're looking to, again, with the cycle, this reminds me of a cycle. So you're looking to complete that cycle. And it's interesting to me how you can see where all of these connect except for this heart right here in the middle. The hands are on the side. So the heart has an opening right there, right? So it's not really looping. All right, ceremony, please clarify the Lover's card. So I feel like you're bringing life into whatever situation that's coming out, or excuse me, oops, that you're in currently. Oh my gosh. Right? Spirit. All right, again, you're going to want to trust spirit when it comes to this next union, to the love that it brings into your life, okay? And restores on the bottom, okay? Because spirit and divine are looking to restore what you feel you have lost in a lifetime of being maybe apart from your person, of being single, of being alone, whatever the case may be. You're going to get that back tenfold. And again, we're not talking about no toxic shit. We're not talking about no karmic stuff. Sometimes those things come in our lives, obviously, to teach us lessons, but you're going to need some compassion, not only for yourself, but for the other person, okay, and strength. And again, have that compassion for yourself. It doesn't always need to be for the other person. Yes, you can have compassion, and compassion doesn't mean up close. You can have compassion from a distance, okay, because you're going to utilize and need all of your strength. And again, with the lion on here and the fire signs showing up. So fire signs are definitely significant in Lion, Leo. So the full moon is in Leo, like I said. So I really feel like this full moon could be significant when it comes to prayers on the bottom. So make sure you're praying about this, not a specific person either, right? Like you're praying for the qualities you want in the other person that you want in your life. You're praying for, I don't know, what you guys get along with, how you, what hobbies you have in common, like what, you know what I mean? Just personality traits. Don't get specific on the details of what they look like and things of that nature, and share, okay? This King of Pentacles is wanting to share with you. 1222 when I look over, all right? This King of Pentacles is wanting to be reliable for you. They're wanting to be generous with you. They're wanting to be giving towards you. They want to give to you. They want to make your life easier because maybe your life hasn't been so easy. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness, the way these things are flying out. All right, and you is on the bottom, okay? So, and with the Ten of Swords was clarified, be still, okay? So again, you're being asked to end something. You're being asked to close something off for good. And like, maybe again, if this has to do with a toxic situation, yes, I'd say close it off for good. But if it's not a toxic situation and it's just something that you feel you need to step away, it doesn't have to be no forever, but it's a no for right now. And you know, that's where I'm at. Like, it's just going to be a no for me right now. So I'm sitting in that stillness. I'm sitting in that feeling of uncomfortableness, of being like, okay, like, I don't really like this feeling with where I'm at with this person, right? So, like, what can I do to change that? Because, again, we can never change the other person. And why would you want to? If you want to change the other person, you might as well just change the other person, right? To another person. Not like change them. Because, again, we can't change people. That's just not possible. And I feel like the less we release control, or the more, excuse me, we release control of trying to control the other person, trying to do this, that, and the third, so the other person does what we want, to. Yeah, I just, shit like that is exhausting because, like, who the fuck wants to be in a relationship like that, bro? Like, I can't be myself, and then you're telling me you love me? That's insane to me. Like, how does that work? How does that work? These cards are all upside down, right side up, left side right. It's like, I don't know. I'm so fucking tired. All right. So boundaries. Look, boundaries came up, okay? And then you got community on the bottom. So lean on your community right now. Let me see. 11. 11 is significant, okay? I've been seeing 11, 11 everywhere. All right. So let's see. Please clarify the spread. Boundaries are definitely needed. And, like, it's not like it's an immovable object, right? Like, boundaries can definitely be adaptable, but it's like, it's a conversation to be had with both parties, not just one person be like, I'm never moving on these things that I say. speak up. So speak up on it, okay? Opinions. Don't listen to other people's opinions when it comes to divine shit that other people can't even get a 3D grasp on. You know what I mean? Like, people are out here trying to give advice to people on a 3D level perspective when, again, they're just coming from their level of understanding and they're knowing. Strength came out twice, so strength is definitely needed. Abundance is on the bottom. Shadow, unease, all right? Death again. Grounded. Whew, memories. Temperance with the patience again, okay? Teachers. All right, yo, yeah, these are some repeating ass messages, and that's insane to me. But yeah, so like, definitely lean on your strength right now, whether that be with your strength of I can't talk, of your community or otherwise. It's very important to lean on your community and your divine spirit right now, okay? And again, there's a tiger in this picture, so big ass cats like that could be significant. I don't know what the hell. Is this a goat? All right, there's a goat at the bottom of this card, and I don't know what this bird is. Cockatoo? Parakeet. White bird with a blue triangle eye, and like a mohawk situation. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, if you feel like it, in the comments, leave me some of the white bird flying away emojis, or leave me the construction work emojis for your boundaries, okay? Strength arm emoji, all right? Because, yeah, like, you're going to need all of your strength to utilize your intuition to see that what spirit is trying to birth you, okay? They're trying to get you to understand that something better is coming along once you release and end this cycle over here. All right? Pray that helped.